Hello YouTube, Top Combo Tech here, and today I'll go over my top 10 most anticipated smartphones for 2017. Let's lose no more time and hit my list from the 10th best smartphone to the best one. My number 10, Lenovo Moto Zeta. The first iteration packed an excellent QHD screen, plenty of power, and of course those magical Moto modes. It was also awkwardly designed and had a sluggish camera. Making the Moto Z so slim meant it had to ditch the headphone socket, which wasn't a popular decision. Keep the port and the modes, thicken it up with a metal shell, and you'd have a smartphone we would probably excited to see. My number 9 goes for the Microsoft Surface phone. Rumors of a Surface phone have been kicking around since 2012, but 2017 might finally be the year in which our anticipation is rewarded. Surface machinery hasn't always hit the mark, but it's generally offered solid hardware that delivers the best Windows experience around, and ever since we saw the Lumia 950 playing PC with a display dock, we have wanted to see Surface tag on a smartphone. What will be in a store? Widespread speculation suggests it will run the full Windows 10 desktop experience thanks to a collaboration with Qualcomm to deliver speedy Snapdragon chips. Beyond that though, we don't know much. Some say it will be an all-metal 5.7-inch affair, whilst others, including industry insiders, suggest there will be 3 models, differentiating by storage capacity and amount of RAM. We'll only know for sure when it's released, which should be in the first half of the next year. My number 8 pick is the Nokia Android. Well, you know what they say about the toughness of Nokias. Anyway, yes, a company called HMD is now making mobiles under the Nokia name. It's a Finnish company, independent of Microsoft, and in 2017 it will release a Nokia smartphone running Android. Think, zippy speeds, Android sensibility, and the sort of styling that just take the fight to Apple and Samsung. We saw the first glimmer of Nokia meets Android potential with a truly intriguing N1 tablet, complete with its adaptive Z launcher front end, and there's ever chance and the next Nokia flagship will pick up where the N first left off. My number 7 goes to OnePlus 4. Besides the X, OnePlus has already made a 4th smartphone, the 3T. Sure, it was a stellar mobile with stacks of power, but it wasn't quite the major upgrade we were hoping for. What we really wanted was a true next generation OnePlus to continue the Chinese company's tradition of proper bang for buck value in a flagship. Early evidence points towards a 5.3-inch AMOLED display, a ceramic of glass build, quick internals, and a dual camera setup. A properly well-equipped handset then, and happily one that ups the OnePlus game once again. My number 6 goes to LG G6. This year's LG G5 was a 5-star flagship that promised us a modular future for mobiles, where on paper specs were no longer concrete. Sure, it was unassuming, but the real pulse racer was its compatibility with physical add-ons such as camera controls and B&O audio tech. It also had its fair share of rough edges, though including a disappointing always-on display. Sadly, some rumors already suggest that LG will ditch the physical elements in favor of a premium waterproof phone in the LG G6. With the first quarter launch likely, we shouldn't have to wait to find it out. My number 5 pick goes to HTC 11, one of the best Android smartphones around. We love the HTC 10, a clutter-free powerhouse that excelled at the fundamentals. It demonstrated a true return to form the Taiwanese manufacturer. All of that means that we're seriously keen to see its next effort. Whatever happens, the design is unlikely to change too much. Instead, we might see a mammoth storage capacity of 256GB paired with 8GB of RAM and a 5.5-inch screen, all based on a Snapdragon 835 chip. As ever with HTC devices though, it's as much about the software experience as the hardware, and that's something we'll need to try before we know what the 11 means. My number 4 goes to Google Pixel 2. Google's first pure Android phone was a solid effort, if not quite the bombshell we were hoping for. Whilst a decent screen, fantastic camera, and a solid battery life meant it was a good way to enjoy Android Nougat, it was let down by a weak design and buggy OS. The The company's second effort then has our attention. In fact, with just a few improvements, both hardware and software, it could be the best device coming in 2017. A sleeker shell and a neater Android OS could see the Pixel 2 become a real contender. My number 3 choice for you guys is the Samsung Galaxy S8. Samsung's Galaxy S series has given us a new flagship smartphone annually since 2010, and every one of them has received 5 stars when we have reviewed it. If that's not enough to tell you why we're excited for the Galaxy S8, this should be a bezel-less, curved-only phone, packing a 4K AMOLED display, a dual-lens camera, and a faster chip than ever before. Okay, so not all of these specs are concrete. In fact, most are rumors, albeit based on a body of leaks and partial facts. But it's enough to look at Samsung's prior form to know that the Galaxy S8 will be one of 2017's top smartphones. My second best choice goes to the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Samsung's phablet lineup isn't a straightforward one. Even before it began spontaneously combusting the 5.7-inch in Note 7 set beside the 5.5 inches Galaxy S7 Edge in a lineup of tricky similarity. What made the Note special though was arguably the enhancing interplay between its larger screen and the fabulous S Pen. It was a big phone that didn't feel like one and productivity powerhouse that didn't look like one. Then it blew up, literally. Samsung had to pull the Note 7, leaving us wanting and waiting. Even before the Note 7's battery meltdown drama, we were excited by the product line, which is why we're even more intrigued by the release of the Note 8, planned for some time in 2017. Can the Galaxy Note 8 win back disgruntled Note fans? Can it deliver the goods without exploding? Will it be called the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, given that the company has already released a tablet of the same name? We can't wait for the answers. And my best choice for you goes to the iPhone 8, which has its 10th anniversary, and we might expect something even bigger of what has previously seen. Now, does the 10th anniversary of the iPhone, does it mean anything? Well, if Apple is to continue its TikTok strategy of big upgrade one year, little upgrade the next, 2017 should show us an iPhone 7s, or let's say an iPhone 8. Whatever happens, evidence points toward a radical design change, possibly to an all-glass body together with an AMOLED screen upgrade, wireless charging, and the demise of the home button. There might even be a touch bar on board. Bigger than the hardware, though, is the question of whether Apple still has the marketing chops up to sell a smartphone that costs more than a month's rent. And that is all about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, subscribe and share it with your friends. Stay tuned for more.